Similar lawsuits. Utah legislature is looking at creating yet another court. News specialist Daniel Woodruff following a new proposal on Capitol Hill that would actually set up a court to hear evictions. Right, Daniel?
Yeah, Mike, right now evictions are handled by any judge in the district court, but this proposal would change that a little bit. Senate Bill 270 would create what's called the Collections and Housing Court. It would hear exclusively debt collection and eviction cases. The sponsor is a former eviction attorney, Senate Majority Leader Kirk Cullimore. He says having one court handling this would be more efficient. It would also, he says, help connect defendants across Utah with more resources and make a difference for other judges.
70% of all civil filings in the state of Utah are eviction and collection type cases. And so if we consolidated those, the amount of docket space that would free up for every judge across the state would be pretty big as well.
So far, there is support for this idea from the Utah State Bar and from the Rental Housing Association of Utah, which represents landlords. The Utah Housing Coalition, which advocates for tenants, it tells me that they are still evaluating the bill. Now, this has been introduced at this point here at the legislature, and it is still awaiting a committee hearing. Mike?
All right, Daniel Woodruff live for us this afternoon. Daniel, thank you. New analysis of health data. A special visit to the state of Utah from far away. What lawmakers did for a delegation from Ukraine.
Live and streaming. This is KSL News at 5.
Good evening, law enforcement office point. Some local government leaders from Ukraine are in Utah right now, nearly 4 years after Russia invaded. This group is now focused on building relationships and learning as they look to eventually rebuild their communities. The specialist Daniel Woodruff live for us at the Capitol with more on this story. Daniel?
The delegation is visiting multiple cities here in Utah this week along the Wasatch Front, and today they stopped by the state capitol to visit the legislature. The House and the Senate both recognized them and read a citation honoring their work and their bravery to help their communities during the war. The group is from a region in Ukraine called Novovorontsovka, which was under Russian occupation for a time back in 2022. The city attorney in West Jordan helped organize this visit to Utah, which included their stop at the legislature today.
I'm so inspired by the work that they're doing to take care of residents where they live. And I think it's a great opportunity for Utah to share a little bit about the things that we do well, to help them see how we support them in what they're doing right now and trying to rebuild their community. And so I'm thrilled to have them here.
The armed forces of Ukraine. House and Senate lawmakers gave the Ukrainians a standing ovation this afternoon. Afterwards, the group met with Representative Jordan Tusher, a Republican in the House, to exchange some small gifts and express appreciation for each other's support. In fact, one member of the group from Ukraine gave me this. This black thing in here right there is a piece of shrapnel from a bomb from Ukraine. He gave this to me saying that they've made these to try to give to other people to spread awareness of what's going on as Russia continues its attack in Ukraine and to help people realize that this war is still going on right now. Now, as for their impressions of Utah, one member of the group told me they love it here. They love the big mountains, the cities and everything. But the best part, he told me, is there's no war. Daniel Woodruff, live at 5.
Daniel, thank you. New tonight, former Salt Lake City